What's flocking? I hope you're doing well tonight. It's a weekend, the last one of 2023. Time to get loaded and laid. You can do either or. You're a grown-ass man, right? You can make your own decisions, but I bet someone will encourage you to do it. That's peer pressure right there, man. Unless you don't want the smell of liquor or clit in your breath, don't fall for it. But that right there shows you're a grown-ass man. Okay, enough of the tweaker rambling. What are we talking about tonight? Well, shockingly, it has to do with Kick. Of all things you would think with a social platform that are in the news again, it would be Twitch. With the nude meta and the Twitch staff cutting corners for the pretty girls with good bodies, because either Twitch is a bunch of porn-addicted perverts or the huge amounts of subs that those girls will bring in from a bunch of other mega simp porn-loving perverts. That shows it right there, man. Twitch fucks up again, they'll be in the news feed in the snap of a finger. Hell, even Boogie did the nude meta at one point, and he didn't even have to cover up his genitals with the cropped camera or a censor bar. All he had to do was let his big belly cover his wiener, but the Twitch staff saw it and nope, they banned him. Is it because he's not a skinny, big-chested, or big booty woman? And he's parroting the whole unnecessary movement of nudity being allowed on Twitch. Well, I think we all know that it was unnecessary to see a fat man in the nude. I'm sorry, Boogie, you make some good content, not anymore, but I feel like pouring bleach in my eyes now that I had to show the viewers the context. Anyways, this isn't about Twitch being a platform that is horrible this time. It has to do with Kick. You know that one. It's the platform that Trainwrecks helped co-create after Twitch themselves decided to ban slots and casino type of content after seeing how bad gambling can corrupt some folk on there. Oh yes, because gambling with money to a big casino company is worse than allowing tits to be shown in a lewd manner as long as the nipples aren't on the display, yes? Kick was made like a year ago, and it showed the same purpose as the other streaming platform, but with more expression and less censorship. They have a lot of well-known people on there. They have Aiden Ross, XQC, Your Rage, Zerka. I think they just signed Tifu on there as well. And then he celebrated the sponsorship by giving away money, like that one episode of SpongeBob where he makes the pretty patties and then he gives away all of his earnings. Now give me some earnings, Trainwrecks. But let's just get to the point. So, recently, there has been a lot of botting for views going on with Kick. It's like you can have a software type of application that can mimic the view count on your thumbnail, like the rectangular image of you doing whatever the fuck you're doing on stream when it shows up on someone's feed. They say it's a pretty easier way to get yourself noticed out there, but really, it's just cheating in my opinion. You get these robotic-like views that aren't even real, and it pushes the envelope for the streamer that more or less have a community of actual fans to just discredit them as a fraud. But I'm not kidding when I say this. View botting can essentially boost your way to the top, but in a way where it's basically cheating. Sure, you'll get all the attention you crave for, but at the cost of your own morals, and possibly a risk of getting banned, because on Twitch, that is bannable by offense. Now Kick is following that same step. They announced it on the Twitter a few days ago, saying that recently we have removed a large number of bot accounts. Any noticeable drop in your follower count is likely a result of this action. Well, that's pretty efficient. They ain't bullshitting everyone when implementing these new changes. They literally say it in the tweet. Your follower count goes down because of the removal of the bot accounts on there. While I do feel bad for some of those growing channels on Kick out there that are trying to get a start, it's better than having your credibility ruined. But what gets me the most is that whatever these creators are doing on there, whatever fame or earnings that they get on Kick, and probably they cheated their way to the top, they're still on the platform by default. The biggest example of this, and the first time I'm actually going to talk about this potato head looking motherfucker, is Neon. He's that kid that faked his death for publicity, then got the attention of Aiden Ross, and he decided he wanted to make him famous and got him on Kick. And how he was getting this famous, or in this case infamy, he decided to up the views on his stream and used Viewbots so he could get on the front page of Kick. And in this clip I'm going to show you, he doesn't even try to hide the fact that he's viewbotting.
Over here, am I fine?
I wouldn't sit down.
I just want to call Sneeko and make sure what I'm doing is fine.
Make sure?
Yeah.
Why would you call him to make sure?
Put it on emote only, bro. This fucking chat's insane. What?
Why would you call him to make sure?
Because he's the leader of the Muslims.
But you've been a Muslim longer than he has.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Let's go. W. Leon, man. Always putting me in check. I appreciate you.
Oh my Lanta, why is Neon even a thing? I remember when it was a hue of light for a nightclub or a strip club, and not a potato head looking kid, I swear to God, man. So yeah, he just puts in the Viewbots and they spam this Discord link to Novo line, which is muscle supplements, penis enlargers, I don't know. But my point is, because he uses the Viewbots and his view count is high, he will be on the front page of Kick whenever a legit viewer goes on it and if they're interested in watching some content on Kick. Literally, when he doesn't have the Viewbot on, he surfaces around like 20k views, which, while I think some people might have bad taste in live stream content, I can see this as legit, given how much Neon has cheated to his fame, and that the little kids are on the Kick are the majority of his fans. They like him now. When he does have the Viewbots on, he peaks about 100k, 200k views, and they're not even real. But I think we can all contemplate that Neon is obviously viewbotting, and thanks to that suspicious little video, it's more than confirmed. Literally, Rice Gum tried to warn us about it.
No way this crew got 100k, bro. Something's not adding up, chat. Bro, no way this crew, like you know what I mean? Like last time, I think they had like Bradley, Sarah, Steve will do it. Like, bro, would you tell me this crew? Bro, those hackers be swatting. You guys tell me that they can't fabricate some views?
He is right, though. Neon and their managers or whoever's in charge can just fabricate multiple AI viewer bots that make it seem like there are multiple Neon fans out there. But 100k views? Come on, man. It's not like the fucking National Congress speech or a Suicide Boys concert, huh? Just imagine this. You're on break at work or you're at a friend's house and you're asking them, hey, want to watch Neon on Kick? And they look at you and they're like, who the fuck is Neon? My point is, a good portion of Neon's views are fake. When you see this mentality of a young kid acting out and doing these IRL streams in the streets of Florida, LA, New York, whatever, doing these questionable things, some hooligan shit that no doubt some other young 12 or 13-year-olds will drop their jaw in amazement. Oh, this Neon guy is good. Let's watch him all the time. For real though, like 35% of his legit viewer demographic are all little kids that are easily drawn into big influencers, while the other percentage with the obvious view bots are not real. Well, they make up for the other 100k views. You'd think with all this cheating that Neon is cutting corners so he can be the best influencer ever would get the attention of Kick staff, but not in the good way. What does Eddie Craven do about it when he's told that Neon is viewbotting? Well, here's what you're going to hear.
Eddie, do you think Neon is viewbotting? Like I said, I think, the whole viewbotting thing, one thing that I'm really looking forward to us getting out, and I've spoken about this on Twitter before, is opening up like the ability for streamers to be transparent about their viewership stats. So for our side, right, as a platform, we can look at like a viewership, right? And it goes, okay, like for example, like we can pull up a stream and say it's got 1,000 viewers. We can go, okay, there's 1,000 viewers here. 800 of those viewers are from the same city in Indonesia. and then the other 200 viewers are spread across the USA. Like that there, for example, is a clear sign that something's not right. Like you don't have 800 people all from the same city of Indonesia and then 200 people spread across the US. You know, same goes, for example, if we look at a stream with 1,000 viewers again, and 90% of them are on.
My God, what is Eddie rambling on here, man? I think I lost a brain cell or two from listening to him deflect the answer. Just say yes or no, Eddie. Look, I like to stream on Kick sometimes, and you're a better platform than Twitch by a long shot, but holy shit, an expansive response on how people get views and their transparency, it's not going to line up with the issue. Neon uses a Viewbot, and you need to give an in-depth answer and not use Neon's name in vain because you don't want to discredit him because he makes a shit ton of money and fame for you off of the platform. Essentially, he's your big potato farm. This response was from a month ago, and I should have put this in there. It was definitely before the obvious expose of Neon's Viewbotting, but come on, you think as a CEO for a rising streaming platform, you would have more capacity to identify if a streamer's count is real or fake. There could be Viewbots in Indonesia or Singapore or whatever fucking country that Eddie was trying to go off on the bias. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Eddie tried to keep Neon on there just because he brings in the big revenue for the Kick staff. But after seeing this new policy they're trying to put in with banning bot accounts for viewership increase, I can start to see that Kick is starting to take credibility for issues that surface on their platform. Again, Kick is not always going to be peaches and cream. Some people that didn't know that they had viewer bots on there might lose recognition on their channel. But it's a good start to provide some legitimacy and not ruin the rep of the platform. Way better than Twitch allowing nudity to be shown when it clearly violates their own policy. As if for Neon gets banned or loses some fame and money for this new change, I wouldn't be surprised. He faked it all and he thinks he could live the high life forever. When he falls from grace, I'll see a lot of smiles in the YouTube community. Maybe on Kick as well, if people on Kick don't like Neon. But to conclude on my take, Neon looks like a fucking potato head. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. Look what you made me do, Neon. You gave me the hiccups because of your goddamn potato head. Who knows if I suffocate from this now? Holy shit. That's it from me, though. Before I go plan the next schizo rant, you lovely people that watch my videos aren't subbed to the channel, so if you want to subscribe with the bell on for more videos, it will help the channel a lot. And comment for more ideas. I'll be taking notes. Good night.